YouTube, what's good? Now look, today is September 9th, the day we all thought Gekishin Squadra was supposed to drop. I just got off stream and we just got done getting disappointed as a group, as a whole, all together. So I thought, let's get together and talk about what happened and talk about what's about to happen and what was just revealed by Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra's official Twitter page about how there is one day left, quote unquote, on September 9th, mind you, the day that they said the game was gonna come out. Anyway, before I get angry again, let's just go over this. By the way, if you're not on Twitch, pull up to the Twitch or just pull up to the YouTube streams. We do these basically daily, so pull up if you missed it. Anyway, so it's September 9th, nothing came out, and the community was in turmoil. Everybody was going back and forth with each other about if it was coming out today on the 9th or if it was coming out on the 10th with all these new dates they were throwing out. And I mean, there's websites that say, oh, September 10th, but then they show the original trailer that show you that they did state they were gonna drop Gekishin Squadra on September 9th. So we're in a situation, right? And then 3 a.m. hits and they drop this one day until launch, right? So, okay, cool. I guess we're getting it on the 10th. Nothing wrong with that. Question is, are we though, right? Now, when this dropped, my mind says, okay, maybe we get it 3 a.m. September 10th, right? One day left, 24 hours, 3 a.m. September 10th. Makes sense, right? Cool. That's what I thought. That was my assumption. And then they came out with more posts. So let's look at it, right? I get off stream and then they drop this. Notice, pre-download availability. Pre-download will be available starting after 5 p.m. PST on September 9th. So 5 p.m. PST, my time, I believe, is 7 p.m. CST. So come 7 p.m. my time, we will be able to pre-download Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, which is fire, not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's not. It's kind of bittersweet because this is just like another Bandai-esque situation where some shit's delayed or, you know, something's wrong or communication isn't great. And they were getting talked about so bad about how their communication wasn't great, to the point where they got to the end of this message and decided to say, we apologize for the confusion caused and will work to ensure a more clear and transparent communication as the game releases. Now, I hope that they transfer a little of this clear and transparent communication over to sparking as well. And that's if they keep their promise over here, right? Because you know Bandai, you know the things they do, right? Anyways, let's read the rest of this. So pre-download will be available starting after 5 p.m. PST on September 9th. Please note that the exact release timing may vary slightly depending on the platform. The game will remain under maintenance until the official service launch and will not be playable, meaning September 10th. The maintenance is planned to end on September 10th for most of the time zones. We apologize for the confusion caused and will work to ensure a more clear and transparent communication as the game releases. So basically, be ready to pre-download later today. We were supposed to be able to do this today as the game was supposed to release on the 9th, which I guess now is today. So yeah, another Bandai fuck up, because at the end of the day, they said, hey, game's gonna release on the 9th, and then proceed to push the shit back by a day. And then they started just calling it the 10th, which is really weird. Like on certain websites, they would say, oh, it's coming out on the 10th, but then show the trailer that says it's coming out on the 9th right under it. So I don't know. Bandai has work to do with their communication, and this is a whole nother topic for another video, but Bandai and their communication is something to be studied at the moment. They say here that they're gonna get it together, and I mean, maybe they will now that they know, I guess, that everybody has a problem with their communication. But at the same time, I don't know. There's always that room for error. So who knows, right? It's Bandai. All we can do is wait and see as the consumers and hope for the best, right? But one last thing before we close out this video. Do not be confused by the JP Gekishin Squadra Twitter page, okay? This right here will tell you pre-download will become available after 10 a.m. on the 10th. But clearly, if you look at the English version, it does not say that. It says 5 p.m. PST, meaning these are two different time zones being described here. Do not look at this and assume it's 10 a.m. your time, okay? Make sure you go to the English Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra Twitter page and convert 5 p.m. PST into your time. I'm CST. For me, it's 5:37 a.m. right now. So when this hits 5 p.m. PST, it'll be 7 p.m. PST for me. So make sure you're converting this correctly. All right, so we can try to keep away as much confusion as possible, as right now is a very confusing time in the Dragon Ball community. So yeah. But with that being said, if you like the video, drop a like on the video. If the content helps you or you learned something new, drop a sub. With that being said, I'm tired as hell. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. And with that, I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. Peace.